We're going to make the best carrot cake you've ever eaten. Honestly, it really is. I've made them from scratch. This is the best. Okay. We need 1 cup of shredded carrot. And I recommend you not buy the packaged ones already shredded or anything like that. I recommend just buying a carrot and shredding it yourself. There is a difference. I'm not kidding. I've done it the other way. There's a difference. Okay. Perfect. Set it aside. This is a 15.25 ounces of Duncan Hines perfectly moist carrot cake mix. I'm going to put it right in our mixer. Then we're going to take 1 box, 3.4 ounces of vanilla pudding, instant vanilla pudding. Oh, that smells so good. Oh my goodness. It smells delicious. Just put that right in. Then we're going to put in 3 large eggs. Without the shell. Okay, now we're going to need 3/4 cup of vegetable oil, cooking oil. I use canola. Now we're going to need 1.5 cups of milk. I'm using whole milk. Just pour it right on in. Now we're going to mix it together. That's the good thing about a cake mix. Just put it all in. Okay, we're just going to kind of run our spatula around. And I am going to add 1/2 cup of raisins, because the first time I ever had carrot cake in my whole life was at my Aunt Peggy's house when I was about 10 years old. I had never even heard of it. And she had made one, and it was so good. Oh my goodness. And I remember it like it was yesterday, and I was 10 because she had just had a baby. And we were at her house to see the new baby. And it was her first one. And so probably about 2 tablespoons. Let's say 2 tablespoons of raisins. And I'm putting a little bit of pineapple juice in those raisins. That was the best cake I had ever had. Oh my gosh. I will never forget that cake. But it had raisins in it. And I know my Aunt Peggy's watching. And my cousin Christy's watching. And I just remember that. Okay. And that was 50 years ago, guys. 50 years. Okay, we're just going to pour our raisins right in. 2 tablespoons. And I'm just going to fold them in. I just put them in the batter, but I think I'll just fold them in. So I think carrot cake should have raisins. But that's just the way I do. So you can leave the raisins out if you want. And now we're going to just fold in our carrots. And that is 1 cup of shredded carrot. But I had never heard of anybody making a cake out of a vegetable. But when I tasted it, I'm like, oh my gosh. I remember what I was doing. I remember my aunt giving it to me. I remember all that because it was that spectacular. But this cake is so simple and so easy, and it's like homemade, but quicker and easier. I think it's better. Some cakes are better homemade. I think carrot cake is better with a cake box mix. And I know that some of you are going to be like, I don't know what I'm talking about. But if you make this cake, you will understand. Okay, so I have some Crisco here. We are going to grease our 8-inch cake pans. We're going to need 3 of them. And I don't have any Baker's Joy. I got to get me some. But you know what? We're making a good old-fashioned Southern cake today. And it's not going to hurt us to flour and grease our pans. Not at all. But this is the perfect cake to take like the homecoming at church or family reunions. Oh my gosh, it will be gone. You won't bring them back. And people will be calling you, I want that recipe. I want that recipe. I've made homemade ones before. I can never find the perfect from scratch carrot cake recipe. Because if you know how to make it, all these great Southern cooks, they keep it a secret. But I'm trying. But I have found, and I got this recipe from my daughter-in-law's grandmother. And she is a Southern cook. Do let me tell you, that woman can cook. She can throw down. Okay, I'm going to take some parchment paper and I'm going to put it right in the bottom of these pans. While I've got it greased. Okay, I've got just a little bit of flour that I have in an extra cake pan, in an extra pan, and I'm just going to put a little bit in each one because we're basically, since we have the parchment paper in, we just want to do the sides. I don't want my sides to stick, and sometimes I feel like that they will stick if I don't flour them on the sides. I just want to make sure we get all the flour out. Oh, we got to preheat our oven to 325 degrees. What's wrong with me? Oh, I know y'all probably think, I don't know. I did remember my microphone today. Okay. So we have our cake pans ready to flour, and I'm using 8-inch cake pans. And like I said, we preheated our oven to 325 degrees. And this batter looks wonderful. So we're going to divide it into thirds. Southern cooks use cake mix. Southern cooks are really because we work too hard to have to do everything from scratch. We just kind of push it out to the sides. Just like that. Now we're going to tap out these cakes. All right, we're going to get them into a 325 degree oven for oh my gosh, I can't hardly wait. Okay, now we're going to get on this cream cheese icing. I'm going to put in 2 2 packages. We're going to make a lot of icing. We're going to do 2 today. And this is at room temperature. And it's a pain in the butt to get out. Ah. Okay. And as great as my viewers are, I'm sure every one of you, I'm sure some of you out there know exactly what I need to do to make this easier to get out. Y'all are the smartest bunch of people I've ever known. Your tips are amazing. You teach me every day. I love it. I love it. Oh, top it up. We are going to put in 2 sticks of softened butter. Wish cream cheese come in like butter packages. Wouldn't that be great? Just peel it right off. That could be a new marketing thing for cream cheese. Now we're going to put in 6 cups of powdered sugar. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of push it down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put in just about 4 tablespoons of pineapple juice. Okay, we're just going to make sure we get all this. Oh, it's fluffy, and guys, oh, perfect. Okay, we're going to put this, I'm going to let it, I'm not going to put it in the refrigerator because it will spread so good. We're going to get all this icing out though. And I like to double it because I never have enough. And this will stay in the refrigerator for about, I'm going to say about 2 weeks. These are done. 30 minutes. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. I wish you guys could smell my house right now. Oh my gosh. These are beautiful cakes. Okay, we're gonna let these cool for a few minutes, about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna turn them out onto the baking racks because we want them to be cool completely before we ice them. Okay, now we're going to let them cool for a little while longer. We've turned them out now, and we're going to let them cool, and then we're going to take that parchment paper off. Oh my gosh, we want that moisture to stay in the cake, not come out. So let these cool completely. Oh, I'm excited. It's going to be a great cake. Okay, guys, so we're going to take the parchment paper off of our cakes. They are beautiful. And they smell amazing. We got our cream cheese icing, and we're gonna just put it right there. I'm gonna start with our first, don't want to break it. I'll move these 2 over here. I want to make sure it's even on my plate. As many of you know, I like to use a spoon. Okay, so we are icing this carrot cake, and I have tons of icing. I made a double batch because I want to fill it. I want to have a lot of icing. When I take my mom a piece of cake, she said, "You need more icing." So we're going to give my mom plenty of icing because she's going to get a piece too. This cake is so moist and so delicious. You would never know this was a box cake mix. My daughter-in-law's grandmother gave me this recipe. And I'm telling you what, y'all, absolutely amazing. You would have never, ever told me that this was a cake box. Never. I would have never believed it. But you can doctor up a cake mix that's mind-blowing. And some of this icing I'm just going to save. I'm going to make some cupcakes. We're going to just set this aside for a few minutes and we're going to come back. Okay, I have some chopped walnuts here. I have about a half a cup. Don't want many. And we're going to chop them up. But I'm going to put them in the oven for about 10 minutes while my cake is in the refrigerator and that icing is hardening up. That's when I want. The cake was cool. I iced it, and now I want the icing to get a little bit harder for about 10 minutes while these roast. Okay, we're going to take and just kind of crush up or chop up our walnuts. We don't want a powder, but we want them chopped pretty good. And that was 1/2 cup. And that flavor, oh my goodness. You can just smell the walnut oil. Now we're going to take some caramel and we're just going to heat it for like 5 seconds. We want it oh, this is pourable. I don't think I'm going to heat it. It's pourable, guys. This is the Smucker's caramel. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Just going to pour it right on top of our cake. We're not even going to heat it up. Just going to kind of drizzle. And if it kind of runs down the side, that's fine. Kind of smooth the top out a little bit. Okay. Now we're just going to put our nuts on top. Take a little knife. We're just going to kind of swirl that caramel in all around. This is our carrot cake, and we're going to cut it, and we're going to have a piece. All right, let's cut this cake. This is our carrot cake. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to try it. It is so moist. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. Oh. This cake literally melts in your mouth. The raisins, you gotta make this cake. That's a big piece. I gotta put that down. Oh my goodness. You guys go make this carrot cake. It's mind-blowing. It sets your taste buds on fire. So, so good. You guys go. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Hit the like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know first time you ever had carrot cake, or that you remember, or first time you ever made one, if you've ever made one. You guys go. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.